వన్ మోర్ టైమ్ రిపీటింగ్. ఇంకా ఇద్దరు ముగ్గురు మార్చలేదు. కరుణ మార్చింది. హరి మార్చలేదు నువ్వు ఇంకా. శారద. ఏ క్లాస్ అయినా కాదండి, నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ మై క్లాస్. ఎవరి క్లాస్ అయినా సరే మీరు రోల్ నెంబర్ ఉండాలండి thumbnail. అప్పుడే మీకు అటెండెన్స్ కన్సిడర్ అయ్యేది. మీ నేమ్స్ పెడితే వాళ్ళు ఎత్తుక్కోరండి రిజిస్టర్లో. నేమ్ ఎత్తుక్కో అటెండెన్స్ పేమెంట్, దే డోంట్ డూ దట్ వన్. మీకు అటెండెన్స్ మిస్ అయ్యే ఛాన్సెస్ ఎక్కువగా ఉంటాయి. రోల్ నెంబర్ అయితే మీకు దేర్ ఇస్ లెస్ ఛాన్సెస్ టు మిస్ ద అటెండెన్స్. శారద మీరు కూడా మార్చండి. In the previous class, we have seen architecture of the pig, Apache pig. Apache pig contains, we write the pig scripts in the shell, grunt shell of the Apache pig server. Okay, then the architecture will contain parser. Then the parser, okay, the parser will verify the syntax of the language. Then it is given to the optimizer for code improvisation. Then it is given to the compiler. Compiler is the pig Latin compiler. Okay, the compiler will convert that pig Latin script into the MapReduce tasks. Then the MapReduce tasks are given to the execution engine. Okay, the execution engine will communicate with the Hadoop HDFS and it will do the work of the MapReduce. Whatever the analysis we want to, that analysis will be done. That is our previous one. We have seen the Apache pig architecture we have seen. Now continuation of that one, we have to see today's concept is the going with the pig Latin application flow. What is the application flow in this pig Latin language? When we write the pig Latin script, what will happen? What is the flow, application flow in this one? Okay, when we come to this pig Latin, even though it is a high level language, it is not normal like the normal programming language. Okay, so it is somewhat different from the ordinary programming language like C, C++, Java. It is somewhat different. Okay, it is a data flow language. Normal language, high level languages are the control flow languages. Okay, data control flow languages. This is the data flow language. Clear. Here it will mainly depends on the transformation of data from one form to another form. This language will deal with transmission of data from one form to another form, whereas normal languages will do with the doing of various works. Clear. Normal languages will contain the for loops, if else statement like that. It will contain decision making statements, looping statement, etc. This pig Latin, when we come to this one, it does not contain anything like that. It is somewhat different from the other languages, even though it is also a high level language. Now we will briefly see what is this pig Latin application flow. Whenever we write an application in pig Latin, how it will do the work. Okay, that is called the topic of application flow. Already we told pig Latin is a data flow language where we consider data as a data stream. Stream means a stream of water means which is flowing. Okay, here the data is in a form of a stream which is flowing from one form to another form, where we define a data stream and a series of transformations are applied on the data as it flows through your application. When we write our application using pig Latin, okay, the data will be in the form of a data stream and it will, okay, it will go under a series of transformations while the data is flowing through our application. While it is running in the application, it will go with a number of transformations will be applied to the data. That's why, okay, that is the main thing. When we come to the pig Latin, we write any application using pig Latin, the data given to that application will will undergo a lot of series of transformations. Clear. That's why this language is generally considered as the data flow language. Okay, whenever a data is given to the pig Latin script, the data will go under a series of transformations until it is inside that application. Okay, this is in contrast to a control flow languages like normal C, Java, C++. Our languages what we know, C, C++, Python are called as the control flow languages. Okay, where the execution of the program depends on the series of instructions. First statement, second statement, third statement, like that it will execute. Okay, this Pig Latin, which is a data flow language, is opposite to that of the CR Java, which is a control flow language. Okay, a Pig Latin is a data flow language, which is opposite to the CR Java languages, which are control flow languages. ఇంకా ఒక ఇద్దరు ముగ్గురు రోల్ నెంబర్స్ పెట్టలేదు, నేమ్స్ పెట్టారు. రీనేమ్ చేసుకోండి, చేంజ్ యువర్ రీనేమ్ యువర్ thumbnail రోల్ నెంబర్ ఉంటే అటెండెన్స్ కన్సిడర్ అవుతుందండి. Clear, that is the first point. Pig Latin is a data flow language which is different from the control flow languages like C or C++. Okay, in control flow languages we have loops and if conditional statements will be there. In control flow languages like C, C++, Java, or Python, we have the conditional statements and the looping statements are available, but we don't have the loops and if statements in the Pig Latin. Okay, the one word difference between this with the C or C++ or Java, which are control flow languages, contains loops and if statements, but Pig Latin, which is a data flow language, does not contain loops or conditional statements. That is the one more point. Now we will see a small sample Pig code. See this small sample, a Pig script will be like this. Generally, any Pig script will be like this, it will be there. When we come to the Pig code, see that one. First, we have to load the file, whatever the file on which we want to perform the map reduce concept. What is the main purpose of map reduce? To perform analysis of data is the map reduce concept. So on whom we will perform the map analysis? We will take a data file and on the data file we want to perform the analysis of data. So okay, most of the Pig scripts will contain the first step will be the load. We will load the data file like this. We will load a data file on which we want to perform the analysis. Then on that file which is loaded, okay, we will apply many transformations like grouping of data, next filtering of data, like that we will perform many operations. We will see the list of operations in the next concept. We will see what are they available. Okay, first in this sample code, first we are loading a file with the name data underscore file.txt. This text file is loaded. Then we are grouping the data based on some condition. We will group the data. I think group by, you have idea on group by in the SQL language. SQL lo me group by having clauses గుర్తుని ఉంటాయండి. Basing on the having condition, it will group the data. గుర్తున్నాయండి group by and having in SQL. Clear? Similar to that one. Next, if required, we will apply the filtering of the data. Filter operation we will perform to filter the required data, to remove the unwanted data, and to gather only the required data. We can apply the filter like that. We will do. Okay. Next, if required, we will go for the dump. Dump means it is similar to that of copying. Dumping of data is nothing but copying from one variable to another variable. If you want to do that data, we can dump the data or we can store the results. Like this, a sample word, generally it will be, any Pig script will be like this only. Here, if you observe here, everything is a SQL command. It is similar to that of SQL command. What is the SQL query? We write select star from table name where data, where condition. Generally, we write select star from table name where condition. Similar to that of one. Here also, we will upload the data file. We will apply various operations on the data file, and finally the result will be stored in some other one. Okay, this is a sample Pig script. Every Pig script will be like this only. Here we don't have the for loop or while loop like that. In our SQL, like our SQL language, here also we don't have the for loops or while loops, etc. If else statements, those are not available. Many operations are available. We will see the list of operations after loading the file and before taking the result. Between these two steps, Whatever the operations you want, we will perform those operations. Clear? This is a sample code. When we come to the basic flow of a big program, the basic flow content, first thing is loading of the data, next transforming of the data, finally dumping or storing of the result. When we come to the basic flow of a pig script, what is the flow of pig script means? We load the file, we apply various transformations to the file, finally we store the result. We store the result in some location. These are the main three steps in the basic flow. When we come to the concept of what is the basic flow of a pig script means, load, transform, and dump or store. Why? Because we already said Pig Latin is a data flow language. So there may be a question. So you are saying Pig Latin is a data flow language. So what is that basic flow? What is the flow it will contain means? Basically the flow is, first flow, it contains loading of the file, transforming of the file, finally dumping or storing of the file. That means we will store the file in some location. When we come to the load, okay, first we load the data we want to manipulate. Okay, generally when we come to the Hadoop, where we will store the data, generally when we come to the Hadoop MapReduce, the data is stored in the HDFS. From HDFS only we have to get the data from HDFS and we have to load it into the script. Okay, we load the data which we are gathering from the Hadoop HDFS. Okay, for the pig program to access the data which is in Hadoop, we want to tell the pig file name, what file we want to access, or what are the set of files we want to access. Clear? For the pig script, to access the file, to load the data, which is in HDFS, we have to tell that pig script file name or set of file names which we want to access. Okay, if you want to upload only a single file, directly that file name will be given. If you want to load a group of files, we will give the directory name as a input. If you give directory name as an input, it will go, okay, whatever the files in that directory, all the files will be loaded. If you want to upload only one particular file, we will give the name of that file. Clear? Here for loading of the file, we use the load command. We use the command load data underscore file. Okay, with the help of the command load command, we can load the data into the pig script. In the pig script, to load the file, we use this command of load. Okay, as I already previously told, okay, the data underscore file can be a individual HDFS file or it is a directory. If you want to load a single file, we give that file name HDFS, so file name will be given. If you want to group of files, if you want to upload, we will give the directory name. Instead of the file name, we will give the directory name. If you give the directory name, it will load all the files in that directory. If you give the directory only file name, that particular file will be loaded. Okay, and one more point is, if the data in the file isn't natively accessible to the file. For example, if the format of the file is not accessible to the pig, we can create our own functions using the using command. By the help of this command, we can create our own functions to read the data. Whenever sometimes the file format may not be supported or accessible to the pig itself cannot read the data in the file due to it is in some different format. In that situations, if we want, we can write our own functions, user defined functions, with the help of the command using command. Okay, by the help of this using command, we can write our own functions to make the pig script to read that file. Okay, generally this situation requires some whenever the file format is not acceptable to the pig. Okay, if the default pig is not supporting that file format, in such situation, we have to write our own functions to make the pig script to accept that file. Okay, how to write those functions means, okay, with the help of this using command, we can provide our own functions to make the pig script to accept that file whose file format is not directly accessible by the pig. Okay, this is the load operation. Clear. Simply loading operation. Load is nothing but loading of the data file into the pig script. ఎవరండి ఆ స్క్రీన్ మీద గీసేది? వేణు, వేణు అదంతా క్లీన్ చేయండి. వేణు నేను అది గీసింది పిచ్చి పిచ్చి కళ్ళబడవాకండి. Okay, loading of the file into the pig script. It is done with the help of the command load. Okay, if you want to load a single file, we directly give file name to that load command. If you want to load a set of files, we will give the directory name to the load command to load all the files in the directory. Sometimes the file formats may not be directly accessible to the pig. In that situation, we will write our own functions with the help of using command so that we can make the pig script to accept the loading of that particular file. This is the first work. When we come to the basic flow of Piglet, in the first step is the loading. After load transform, the next step is for the file which is loaded, we will apply various transformations. That is the second step. After the data is loaded, the file is loaded, then for the data in that file, a number of transformations will be applied. Many operations, whatever the suitable operations we want, we will apply those operations on the data to transform the data from one format to another format. We will apply many things. I think మీకు SQL లో కొన్ని ఆపరేటర్స్ గుర్తుంటాయండి. Aggregate operators, relational operators, comparison operators. Okay, we have many operators are there. ఈ మనకు వర్క్ ని బట్టి ఏది కాంటదండి. సమ్ ఉంది, సమ్ కాంటే సమ్, యావరేజ్ కాంటే యావరేజ్, మినిమం వాల్యూ కాంటే మినిమం, మాక్సిమం వాల్యూ కాంటే మ్యాక్స్. ఓకే, గ్రూప్ చేయాలంటే గ్రూప్ బై, గ్రూప్ ఫర్ కండిషన్ అప్లై చేయాలంటే హ్యావింగ్. ఇలా వీ హ్యావ్ మెనీ ఆపరేషన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్ టు ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ ద డేటా. మనకు కావాల్సిన రూపంలో డేటా రావడం కోసం వీ విల్ అప్లై మెనీ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్స్. క్వెరీలో మీరు కండిషన్స్ రకరకాలు రాస్తూ ఉంటారు, మీకు కావాల్సిన ఫార్మాట్ లో అవుట్పుట్ రావడం కోసం. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ద ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్. Okay, we run the data which is loaded through a set of transformations into a set of MapReduce tasks. To convert the data file into MapReduce task, we will apply a set of transformations. Through a set of transformations, the data in that file will be translated into a set of MapReduce tasks. మన ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ చెప్తున్నాం, the aim is the Piglet script will be converted into MapReduce task. ఆ MapReduce task లకు ఎలా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుందంటే త్రూ ఏ సెట్ ఆఫ్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్స్. బై అప్లైయింగ్ వేరియస్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్స్, ద డేటా ఇన్ ద ఫైల్ విచ్ ఈస్ లోడెడ్ విల్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ ఏ సెట్ ఆఫ్ MapReduce tasks. Clear? The transformation logic is where all the data manipulation happens. Data manipulation మొత్తం ఎక్కడ జరుగుతుందంటే ఈ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ లాజిక్ లోనే జరుగుద్ది. డేటా manipulation means modifications or changes to the data. మనకి ఏవైతే మోడిఫికేషన్స్ కావాలో, ఏ రకంగా డేటా కావాలంటే అలా we can perform various operations on that data. Clear? Generally here we can apply the filter operation we can perform to filter the rows. Okay, join operation we can use to join to data file. Okay, group operation can be applied to build aggregation. That means to group the data we can use group. Order by, మీకు SQL order by గుర్తునే ఉంటుందండి. Order is here we have the order to arrange the data in the output in ascending order or descending order. మనకి SQL అయితే ఆర్డర్ బై ఉంటుంది, గ్రూప్ బై, ఆర్డర్ బై, హ్యావింగ్ ఉంటాయి. ఇక్కడ ఏమో గ్రూప్, ఆర్డర్. నేమ్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో సిమిలర్ టు ద సేమ్ వర్క్. Clear? Like this we can perform many operations will be there. We will learn about all those operations. Next concept మనకు వచ్చేసి operations ఉంటుంది. There we will learn in the future classes what are the major operations or major transformations we can perform on the Piglet script. Okay, the main role is played by this transformation only. Okay, after the file is loaded, on the data in the file we will apply various transformations. Okay, so that we can transfer the file into MapReduce task. Finally, dump. Dumping means nothing but the giving the values to okay, placing all the output results in one location is called dumping. Okay, we can display the results on the screen or we can store the results in some other file depending on your in which format you want the output. We can display the values on the screen, or we can store the values in some other file. For example, in the SQL also, after writing the query, sometimes we want to display the output of the query on the screen. So we will display the output of the query on the screen. Sometimes we want to store the output of the query in some other table. We will store the output in some other table. Similarly here also, if you want to display the results on the screen, we will display on the screen. Otherwise, if you want to store the results in some other file, we will store in some other file. ఎవరండి ఆ వేస్ట్ ఫెల్లో స్క్రీన్ మీద లైన్స్ గీసేది? మీకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేదు, క్విట్ అయిపోయింది. నో ప్రాబ్లం అట్ ఆల్. వేస్ట్ ఫెల్లోస్. Okay, these are the three major basic flow. When we come to the basic flow, these are the three major things: load, transform, and dump. That is the basic thing. Okay, what is the application flow of a Apache Piglet? Means the application flow of the Apache Piglet contains mainly three steps: load, transform, and dump. That is briefly about the application flow of the Apache Piglet. Now we will see briefly what are the data types in this one. Pig-Latin data model. This concept is nothing but what are the basic data types in the Pig. Since it is also a high-level language, it also contains some data models. Data types or data models are available. Here, what are the basic data types or data models available in this one? That we will see briefly. Okay, Pig data model is rich enough to handle almost anything thrown in its way. That means it will accept almost all types of data, including structured data. Okay, table-like structured data. It can handle the table-like structured data, and also it can handle the nested hierarchical data structure. Okay, the big data model is rich enough to handle most anything thrown its way. That means in any data given to it, it will support any type of data that is given to that one. Okay, which may be including table-like structures, the data which is in the form of table format, or the data which is given in the form of hierarchical structure. Hierarchical structure means tree-like structure. Okay, మీకు hierarchical data model. Okay, relational data model. I think మీకు DBMS లో గుర్తుండే ఉంటాయండి. Various types of data models of the database data models: hierarchical model, network model, relational model. Okay, like it can support various types of data. Table-like structured data, hierarchical data also supported. The big data model we can accept anything. Okay, mainly big data types are divided into two categories. Big data types or big data models are divided into two categories: scalar type, complex type. Okay, the data types of the big data model are divided into two categories: scalar types, complex type. Scalar type means nothing but which stores a single value. Single value store చేసుకుంటే they are called the scalar types. Multiple values, different types of multiple values store చేసుకుంటే they are called as the complex types. Simple and scalar types can store only single value. Complex types can store different group values. See, can store a single value, whereas complex types can store any combination of data, that is either a single value or a group of values. Data which is a combination of different types, it can store that one. We will see these two now. Single value store చేసిన data types ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయని మనకు తెలిసిన data types. What are the data types which can store a single value? మీకు C కానీ C++ జావాలో సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసిన డేటా టైప్స్ ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయండి? స్కేలార్ కేటగిరీలో వచ్చే డేటా టైప్స్ చెప్పండి. which will store single value. Scalar type means it will store a single value. మనకు తెలిసిన డేటా టైప్స్ అలాంటివి ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకున్నాయి? జావాలో ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయండి సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకున్నాయి? సిలో కానీ జావాలో కానీ మనం చదువుకున్నాము. ఎనీబడి సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకున్నాయి ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయి? మీకు ఐడియా ఉన్నవి ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? లేదండి. సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసిన డేటా టైప్స్ అండి. సిలో లాంగ్వేజ్ వేరు, C++, పైథాన్, జావా వేరు. ఎస్, వెరీ గుడ్. క్యార్ సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటుందండి మనకి. ఎస్. ఇంకా సిలో ఏమి ఉన్నాయండి? ఇంట్, క్యార్, ఫ్లోట్, ఏదైనా సింగిల్ వాల్యూ అండి. ఇంట్ ఏ అంటే మనం 2 వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటామా? సింగిల్ వాల్యూవే. ఇంట్ ప్రైమరీ డేటా టైప్స్ అన్ని సింగిల్ వాల్యూవే కదా. జావాకి వచ్చేటప్పటికి ప్రిమిటివ్ డేటా టైప్స్ అన్ని సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటాయండి. అంతే కదా. రైట్ ఆర్ నాట్? జావా ప్రిమిటివ్ డేటా టైప్స్ దే విల్ స్టోర్ ఓన్లీ సింగిల్ వాల్యూ. సిలో కూడా ప్రైమరీ డేటా టైప్స్ అన్ని కూడా సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటాయండి. మరి కాంప్లెక్స్ టైప్ అంటే డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ స్టోర్ చేస్తున్నాయి. మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ స్టోర్ చేసుకున్న డేటా టైప్స్ ఏమున్నాయి సిలో? What are the data types available in C which can store multiple values? C లో ఏమున్నాయండి? మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ స్టోర్ చేస్తున్నాయి. అర్థమవుతుందా క్వశ్చన్? సిలో మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ స్టోర్ చేస్తున్న డేటా టైప్స్ ఏమున్నాయి సిలో? ఎప్పుడు మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ స్టోర్ చేయలేదా సి లాంగ్వేజ్ లో? నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్ వాడు ఉంటాం వాటిని. విష్ణు, అరే ఉందండి, మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ ఏమైనా స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటుంది అరేలో? స్ట్రక్చర్ ఉంది, మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ మనం స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటుంది. యూనియన్ మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్ స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటుంది. సింగిల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సిలో మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూ సపోర్ట్ చేస్తే ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి? అరేస్, స్ట్రక్చర్స్, స్ట్రింగ్. స్ట్రింగ్ అంటే కూడా సింగిల్ వాల్యూ అండి సిలో స్ట్రింగే లేదనుకోండి డైరెక్ట్ గా. అరేస్, స్ట్రక్చర్స్, యూనియన్స్, దీస్ ఆర్ ద హెట్రోజినస్ డేటా టైప్స్. అరేస్ ఇవన్నీ దే కెన్ స్టోర్ ద మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్. హోమోజినియస్ అండ్ హెట్రోజినియస్ దే విల్ స్టోర్ మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్. జావాకి వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఏముంది బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్? జావా ఆల్సో కంటైన్స్ ద అరేస్ విచ్ విల్ స్టోర్ మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్. పైథాన్ లో అయితే ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి మనకి మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేసుకోవడానికి? పైథాన్ లో టు స్టోర్ మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూస్. C++, జావా అయితే అరేస్ ఉన్నాయి, క్లాసెస్ ఉన్నాయి. పైథాన్ లో అయితే పైథాన్ లో అయితే లిస్ట్, టపుల్, సెట్స్, డిక్షనరీస్, ఓకే, క్లాసెస్ ఇవన్నీ ఉన్నాయండి. C++, జావా అయితే అరేస్, స్ట్రక్చర్స్, యూనియన్స్. C++, జావా అయితే క్లాసెస్. ఓకే, ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్ ద which can store. Similarly, when we come to this one also, ఇక్కడ స్కేలార్ టైప్స్ వచ్చేసి ఏంటంటే which will store single value. కాంప్లెక్స్ టైప్స్ వచ్చేసి which will store multiple values. We will see list of those. What are those things? 4 చెప్పుకున్నాం అండి. Okay, when we come to the totally the data types of the pig Latin are classified into 4 types. There are 4 data types are available: atom, tuple, bag, map. 4 data types are available here: atom, tuple, bag, map. Atom means the data types which can store single value. Tuple means okay, the data type which can store multiple different values, same or different values. The data type which can store multiple same or different values. A bag is nothing but a data type which is a combination of 2 or more tuples. A data type which can store 2 or more tuples is called a bag. A tuple is a data type which can store 2 or more same or different atoms. A tuple is a data type which can store 2 or more same or different atoms. A bag is a data type which can store 2 or more tuples. When it comes to the map is a different one. A map is a data type which can store data in the form of key comma value pairs. We will see briefly about them. Okay, an atom is a single value. Okay, an atom is a single value, is any single value such as a string or a number. Okay, atom data types are the scalar data types which can store single value. Okay, some examples of the atom data types are int, long, float, double, char, array, byte array. Okay, all these are the atom data types which can store a single value. Clear? Atom data type, the first category of the data types in the Pig Latin are the atom data types, nothing but the int, float, double, char, all these come under the category of the atom data types which can store only single value. Next one is the tuple. A tuple is nothing but a data type which can store a sequence of fields. That means a combination of fields. Each field can be of any type. A tuple is a sequence of fields where each field is of any type. In our language, simply a tuple is a data type which can store different data type values. A tuple is a user different data type which can store different type values. See, Dijo string, Gomez string, 6 number, like that. It can store any different values. మనం పైథాన్ లో ఆల్రెడీ చూసాం టపుల్ క్లీన్ గా. It is a data type which can store a group of different data type values, same or different data type values. Next one is the bag. A bag is a collection of non-unique tuples. A bag is a collection of non-unique tuples. అంటే ఆ tuples అన్ని సేమ్ ఫార్మాట్ లో ఉండాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. Okay, simply a bag is a collection of different types of tuples. A bag is a collection of different types of tuples. When we come to map, a map is a collection of key comma value pairs. It is a different one. A map is, how can we define a map? Means a map is a data type which is a collection of key comma value pairs. Here we can store the data in the form of key comma value pairs. Whenever we want to store data in under the data type map, we have to provide key and value, both we have to provide. Clear? A map is a collection of key comma value pairs. A bag is a collection of tuples. A tuple is a collection of sequence of fields. An atom is a scalar data type of single value which can store a single value. Atom data types are called the scalar types. Tuple, bag, and map are called the complex types. They will come under the category of the complex types. Clear? Atom, tuple, all these things are the complex types. This is briefly the second concept of today, that is the pig data model or pig data types. So when we come to pig data types, it has scalar types like int, float, long, char, all are available. Along with the scalar data types, it has the complex data types are there, such as tuple, bag, and map. Clear? We will see future classes how to use that bag or tuple or map. What is the use of that one? Later we will see in the future classes. Briefly, currently remember what are the data types in the pig, Apache pig. Clear, guys? This is the today's concept of basic data flow of pig Latin and pig Latin data model or pig Latin data types. What are the pig Latin data type? What is the basic flow in the pig Latin script? That is our today's concept. Is it clear, guys? This one. That's the concept. 1 minute అని స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకుంటాను. జస్ట్ వెయిట్. లాగౌట్ అవ్వద్దండి, నేను స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకున్న దాకా. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. You are 15 members second year. Okay. We'll meet on tomorrow with new topic. Thank you very much.